So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sunday night's opportunity call about direct sellers. My name is Paul Gillingham. I'm based in a small town in Crawley, which is near Gatwick Airport, and I've been involved with this company for just over 3 months now, and I can safely say that it has been one of, the most incredible, fast, furious, ferocious rides that I've ever been involved with. It's such a new company. It's an exciting opportunity. We're creating huge impact. We're creating huge audiences. People are starting to look at what we're doing now, which is why you guys are on tonight.
What'd you say?
So, Direct Sellers is a premium wine company, or a premium wine club, should I say. Now, it's no different to other companies that we've got over here in the UK. We've got the likes of Laithwaites and Virgin Wines and Naked Wines, and there's a Sunday Times wine list. So in terms of wine... I don't know what's happening there. In terms of wine clubs, it's exactly the same. But last April, the company decided to attach a compensation plan to this, and they wanted to make it into a network marketing model. Now, the company itself's been going for 4 years, so it's nothing new to the wine club industry, but in terms of a network marketing model, it's only been going since April of last year, so it's coming up to its first anniversary. Now, there's less than 12,000 people currently involved with this particular business venture. Now, if you compare those figures to companies that you may have been involved with before, that you may be involved with presently, or you know someone that's involved with a particular company, then those numbers are going to be in comparison to what we've got with this. Now, I got into my first network marketing company in 2013, and before I got involved, there was 3.5 million people involved. So 3.5 million people involved with this particular company before I got involved, and I still managed to retire myself from full-time employment within 12 months from doing that. Now, my background's fitness. I'm in the fitness industry. I manage a gym in my hometown of Crawley. I run boot camps with my business partner. I train clients. I do online programs. So my passion, or my main passion, is the fitness industry. Now, my first network marketing model that I did get involved with was health and nutrition. So it sat perfectly with me as a fitness professional. But what I found out is over the last few years, if anything, obesity's got bigger and it's got wider than it was when we started. So there was no chance of me ever being able to dent what was going to go on in the obesity epidemic, nor was it going to be feasible to sustain a business model within that particular company because of the competition that's out there. Now, there's so many other health and wellness companies out there that people don't know what to choose or where to go. So the reason that I got involved with this particular company was, number one, there's no secret to people that follow me on social media that I love wine. But number two, I could see the potential with where this goes. Now, there's very little or no resistance with this. 3 simple questions and you've got yourself someone 90% interested. Question number 1, do you drink wine? Question number 2, would you like to get your wine for free? Question number 3, would you like to get paid for drinking wine? And if you get a yes to each of those 3 questions, then the chances are you've got someone that wants to join your organisation. So with regards to direct sellers and how you can get involved with it, there's 2 different ways that you can join. The first one is to become a customer, and the second one is to become a business partner. Now, to become a customer, there's 2 different ways you can enter the business. Number 1, you can get in on our $49 package. I'm absolutely sweating tonight, so apologies for that. The first one is a $49 package. For that, you get 2 bottles of premium wine. The second package is $79, and that gets you 4 bottles of premium wine. Now, what the company have decided to do is they've put something on it called a 3 for free program. And what I mean by that is that if you refer 3 friends, 3 family members, 3 colleagues, or even 3 enemies, so 3 people that you don't like, but they drink wine, if you get 3 people that want to get the wine off you, but don't want to do the business model, then the following month thereafter, your wine is free. So straight away, we're now saving people money. We're saving people from spending petrol to go out to the shops. We're saving people actual physical money to go and buy that bottle of wine. So every single month that you've got at least 3 people that want to buy wine, every single month, your wine is free, and it will be free every single month as long as you've got those 3 customers. Now, with regards to the business opportunity, which I presume is why the majority of people are on this call tonight, again, there's 2 different ways that you can get involved with the business. The first one is a package. It's $249.95. For that, you get 4 bottles of premium wine. You get a year's license to trade. So what I mean by that is you get your back office, you get a fully automated website, you get access to YouTube clips, to opportunity calls, to Zoom meetings, to webinars, everything that you need to build a business, basically. And you also get 20% off of wine going forward. So if you've got a big event coming up, if you've got a party, if you've got something that's going on where you need to get hold of a lot of alcohol and a lot of wine, or you just want to do a big tasting, a wine tasting event, then you can go into your back office, you can order as many bottles of wine as you want, and you get 20% off those wines. Now, the second package is $499.95. And for that, you get 12 bottles of premium wine and you get a 3-year license to trade. So it's double the money, but you get triple the benefits. On top of that, you get 40% off premium wine orders going forward. So again, if you've got a big event coming up, or if you want to do your first wine tasting event, go into your back office and you can get 40% off those wines. What I want to stress right now, though, is that at present, we're not shipping wine to the UK. The UK is not open yet. However, it is fast approaching. So even though we're not shipping the product, we are shipping commissions. And every single Friday, myself and a lot of the other guys that are on this call get a payment for the services and what we've done within the business the previous week. So this is a week-to-week model. Our business week works from a Thursday to a Wednesday, and you get paid the following Friday. Now, the biggest thing that is attracting a lot of people to this, apart from the actual product itself and apart from the wine, is that we do a 50% fast start bonus. And what I mean by that is that every single person that you get into your business, you will get 50% of their sign-up fee. So, for example, if you come in on a $249 kit and you sign someone on a $249 kit, you will earn $125 from that sale. If you bought someone in a $499 kit, you would get $250 back. Now, where this company, again, is so much different and so much better to others out there is that you can come in on the lower priced kit but still gain commissions on the higher base kit. So what I mean by that is that you can come in on a $249 kit, you can sponsor someone on a $499 kit, and you can get $250 back. So by signing one person, you've got your money back straight away. So the 2 questions that everyone wants to know before they get involved with a business model is, number 1, how much is it going to cost me? And number 2, when can I see my investment back? Now, for me personally, I managed to get my investment back within the first 24 hours, but I know people in the team that have got their money back within their first 60 minutes. So this is a huge opportunity for anyone that wants it. As I said at the beginning of the call, it's a product that doesn't need no education. You don't need to go onto YouTube. You don't need to attend a seminar. You don't need to listen to me with a flip chart at the front of the room talking to you about what's in a bottle of Shiraz or what's in a bottle of Malbec. If someone wants a drink of wine, if someone wants a bottle of wine, they will go down to the shops, they will pick that particular bottle, they will go home, they will open it up, they will pour it, and they will drink it. So I don't need to explain to anyone what is in that particular wine. Now, what I'm going to do right now is, I've seen his name come up, and I don't want too much airtime tonight because this guy is so busy with his schedule. He's a guy that I met in my first network marketing model. Now, as I said again previously, there was 3.5 million people within this particular company. This guy was the top producer for 7 consecutive months. Every single time, like I went onto Facebook, he was on there congratulating or welcoming a new person. And he built a team, I think, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I'm sure he'll tell you anyway, but I think it was something like 18,000 distributors and 55,000 customers. So he knows what he's doing. Now, he is a guy that I respect greatly. He's a guy that I think that I hold up massively as one of the best in the business. He's got a system in place that is working very, very well, and he's a guy that has he's taken time out from his busy schedule to share with us tonight. So without further ado, Jefferson, I've unmuted you, my friend. Are you on there? Are you there?
Hey, Paul, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you loud and clear. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you very much. I am absolutely fired up and honored to be a part of just this historic time that's happening with not only direct sellers, but with you guys in the UK market. I am so proud of each and every one of you that have dialed in, that have had guests dial in. I'm not saying it's easy, although you all are making it very easy with the numbers that you're putting in. I'm certainly not saying it's easy, but I appreciate each and every one of you because you're pre-launching our company, right? As Paul said, we don't ship wine to the UK right now. So a lot of people are just, sending it to friends in the States or family members in the States and just, building an organization because they know very, very shortly we're going to be shipping wine in addition to what we already do ship, which is commissions to the UK. And so it's exciting. I want to congratulate Andy. I know he just hit the top position in the company. I think that's number 10 person through the UK that's gone out and hidden the top position in this company already. I mean, what's going to happen very shortly when we do officially open launch the UK market, and the numbers are going to be historic, guys. So thank you for your service. Thank you for, just being those pioneers is probably the best way that I can say it. And guys, I'll give you a very, very quick backstory about, myself. I live in Atlanta, Georgia right here. I've been on what I call a wine tasting soiree all up and down the East Coast. It has been amazing. I mean, walking into wine tasting parties that have 80, 90, 100 people in it, 50 people. I'm headed to one right now that they just told me there's 40 people confirmed for it. And someone last night, I was in a party with about 25 people, and they said, "Is this all you do?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were, she had a look like, "Well, you're not going to really be on my to feel sorry for list right now." It's just a lot of fun drinking great wines, meeting great people, but it wasn't always that way, guys. I was a traditional business owner, had a lot of challenges with my whole lot of employees. It was really good at one point, and the economy tanked here, and I found myself in a tough situation. And I went online looking for ways to make money from home, and that's how I was introduced to this industry. And it's an industry that did change my life. Paul, your numbers were exactly right. And through that organization, we built a team that did about $28 million. And obviously when that kind of volume happens, your life is going to change. And I'm not saying that to impress you. Number one, you all don't know me, and second, you don't care. But I am saying it to give you context that when this opportunity came to me, I'm a businessman. I remember Ben talking and saying, he's like, "Guys, I'm a businessman." I am also. So my mind is open, right? I believe the mind's like a parachute. It's got to be open to work. So when a good friend of mine, Mr. Austin Zuloff, actually right now, the number one monthly earner in our company, reached out to me in my inbox and said, "Hey, I'm part of this wine club. I'm having a blast. I'd love to send you some information." I said, "Sure, send it to me." I mean, I'm familiar with wine clubs, right? There's dozens of them, and I've been drinking wine for well over 20 years. By no means am I an expert or connoisseur, but from time to time, I certainly enjoy a nice glass of wine. What caught my attention, ladies and gentlemen, was when I looked at the information, I said, "Wow, someone figured it out." Someone actually figured it out. They got the right product, a product that has no resistance, a product that you don't have to go out and spend all this time educating. But it's still fun to educate people about it through the experience of a wine tasting or a wine soiree or a dinner party or however you want to do it. Maybe just you and a friend sitting down at the table, catching up about life and enjoying a great glass of wine. And I thought, wow, you're not going to have to go out and sell before and after pictures. And here's what you're not going to have to do. You don't have to sell results. You can be like my good friend Shio, who leads a team, guys, of almost 1,000 people and doesn't even drink wine or alcohol. And someone said, "Well, how does that work?" Because you don't have to be a product of the product with wine. And so when I saw that, I thought, man, this is going to be absolutely huge. This is going to be so huge because this is something that anyone can do. And it turns out, you know what? It has become huge. When I saw this, we had 2,800 people in the entire company, guys. That was on November 3rd, 2016. Fast forward, tomorrow will be our 5-month anniversary for our team. We affectionately call ourselves the Wine Gang. The company's grown to about 12,000 business partners, but I want you to pay attention. I want you to understand the timing and positioning that you have. We just, Paul, you may have to mute someone. Thank you. Business partners, ladies and gentlemen, not the company, just our team. Tomorrow is our 5-month anniversary. We have 106 people on the team who've hit the top position of the company, the most recent being Mr. Andy Roberts right there in the UK with you guys. So this is not a wave. Waves can crash. This is not a fad. Fads can change. I believe this is a movement, and I've been saying it since day one. This will be the fastest growing social movement that hits the States, and I believe planet Earth, as we go out and simply just share Direct Sellers Premium Wine Club, glass of wine by time, glass of wine at a time, Zoom call at a time, 3-way call at a time. So I'm going to share with you 5 specific reasons why I decided to partner with this company, and then I'm going to throw the call back to my business partner, Mr. Paul Gillingham, and I'll go from number 5 to 1. And again, for the person that wants to be a customer, you're going to love the wine. You're going to love the product. You don't even have to be an expert, right? All the wines come with tasting notes, which explain the background, the varietal, where the wine comes from, what it pairs well with. So you don't, or you might be that person that's an expert, and then you can still take that tasting note and add more value to the experience. And if you get 3 customers, as Paul said, the following month your wine is free. Let's put our business caps on, guys. It's April 2nd, right? Think about it as the company opens, and in the UK, anyone can go out and get 3 customers in a month. You know what happens the next month? They don't pay for the wine. So let me share with you my 5 reasons. I'll go from 5 to 1. Reason number 5 was had an opportunity to spend some time with the ownership of the company. Talk with them, ask them the big questions, not the hype questions, but the big ones like, how are we with our merchant accounts? How's the debt ratios with the company? The company's completely debt free. Guys, these guys have so much money, right, that what they said was, hey, we're going to take on the tax and shipping. So as Paul talked about the prices, $249.95 and $499.95, ladies and gentlemen, that's with the tax and shipping included. That is incredible that they take on that cost, because they're just solidly so, they have great relationships with all of their wine suppliers. They get the wines from about 2,000 small batch wineries. It's 4 guys that have specific skill sets that came together to create Direct Sellers. And then they went out and hired Mr. Kevin Thompson of Thompson & Burden, who's arguably the #1 attorney in this industry of networking. So we're so compliant. We're doing things, in line with the wine industry. We're doing things in line with the direct sales industry. We have everything in place for the explosive growth which we're experiencing, but also things in place for long-term legacy building. And then obviously we have the key component of product, right, that you don't have to go out and, not everything should be a network marketing product, although people are trying to make everything a network marketing product. This is wine. Wine is something that's already socially accepted by the masses. Reason number 4, right, the timing and positioning. And I say this to people and everyone's like, wow, man, I'm early. But think about where you guys are, right? You're like a flea on a tick on a dog on the planet Earth when it comes to early. Why? Because we haven't even launched the country yet, right? But right now, everything is lining up. I know what I like to call the owner and management team is getting ready to come to the UK the next couple days, putting every I is getting dotted, right? Every T is getting crossed. Everything's set up for what will be probably one of the most historic launches in the history, I believe, of this industry of networking. So you're beyond early. You all are the pioneers. You're the ones that, 2, 3, 4 years from now, you're going to sit on top of probably the whole company when it comes to their international expansion through Europe, Australia, and around the world. Reason number 3 is that fast start bonus. Right? I know most people that do something like this do it extremely part-time, a couple hours a week. So I like that you can go out and just enroll 2 people, right? Or maybe even 1 person and make your initial investment back. To me, that's important because, there's not many people running around just talking about how great everything is in their life. So when they take a chance and they decide to partner with you, with our team, with Direct Sellers, I like that we have a system in place that helps someone recoup their investment back very quickly and helps them get their product for free. Reason number 2 is the wine. All about the wine. The wine, the wine, the wine. Because guys, listen, it's not a product that the owners can change or discontinue. Think about this. You maybe have been a part of a company, a product-based company, where the ownership team, the management team, they took away a product or they changed it. And maybe they did it for a good reason. But when that happens, you know what happens to your customer? You lose your customer, which means you lose residual income. And if it happens on a huge scale, right? If it happens on a huge scale, you might find yourself where you have to completely rebuild. And you've already been using your extra time, your spare time to build it, and now you just watched it disappear because the product changed. That doesn't happen with wine, right? We can't take the mall out of Malbec, right? We can't unmerlot the Merlot. We can't less Chardonnay the Chardonnay. So put your business caps on, guys. The product called wine is going to be enjoyed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now by people all around the world, just as it is now. All we have to do is go out and share Direct Sellers Premium Wine Club with the world. And then reason number one is you only have to build 2 teams here. You build a team on your left and a team on your right. And you know what you help them do? You help them build a team on their left and a team on their right. And it just starts going down like that. I was talking with a hugely successful networker Thursday, and he was telling me about his team, and he said, it finally got me. And I said, what do you mean? I mean, this is one of the most successful people I know. He said he had to build 10 legs of business, ladies and gentlemen, 10 to hit the top of his compensation plan. And he's been in that company for a long time, and finally the attrition happened. And to a point where he's like, I can't rebuild it anymore. I can't do it anymore. We build 2. Not 3, not 5, not 8, and certainly not 10. You build 2 legs of business. And what happens is people can make some significant income, an extra $500, an extra $1,000 a month very, very quickly. And then for some of these guys, and I just saw Anthony Raspin's name come through, right? For some of these guys, they're going to put hundreds of thousands of people into direct sellers. Why? Because you have to build 2 legs. You get paid weekly. And there's no cap, guys, on what you can earn weekly with direct sellers. So those 5 reasons has me absolutely fired up. Running on 100%, guys, 100% all-out massive attack. We just started as a company yesterday. This is the timing and position again, a 90-day run. This is day 2 of that 90-day run. I would encourage you to get back with the person who's put you on the line. Ask them to explain what's happening with that 90-day run. Some historic things are happening. I look forward to, I just got my passport, amen. So I look forward to coming over with the launch, helping you guys, having a cuppa with you in the morning, right, and a lot of cuppas at night of wine. And so, Paul, buddy, man, I appreciate you. It is amazing watching you grow as a leader every single day, your commitment, your service to your team. You deserve everything that's happening with you in your business and in your life. And so I'm going to throw the call back to you, brother. Great job, and keep doing what you're doing.
Jefferson, as always, really appreciate it. Very jealous that you're getting to go to all these wines. I'm sure that over the next 6 to 12 months we're going to be catching you up. So appreciate your time again, and have a great night tonight. So, guys, that it's hard for me to follow on from what he says, because every time that he listens, I want to sign up again. But he has got so much heart and so much passion, and he's prepared to do whatever it takes to make his team win. And that's what I'm doing with and what we're doing as a company right now. If I can help someone make $200 on either side of that 2 business tier that we've got, then I'll make $200. If I can help either person on either side of the business make 100,000, then again, I look after myself. So I know with this, and for the first time in my life, I know that there will be dozens upon dozens of people that create a 6-figure income from home. And I don't say that lightly, because 6 figures a year is a frightening amount of money. But when the product is wine, when the company is so solid, when the likes of Kevin Thompson, who's arguably the #1 attorney for MLM worldwide, is involved, when you've got a guy called Jerry Greenfield, who is our director of wine, that's been in the wine industry for the last 30 odd years and knows everything about wine, and you've got leadership like the likes of Jefferson and Matt Morrow, who's made 9-10 figures in the industry, and a guy called Austin Zueloff, who's come out of retirement to do this. then I know that we are definitely in the right place at the right time. Now, to finish off with, I'm going to tell you this. The other night, I worked out that in my organisation that if every single month between now and Christmas, every person brought in just one person a month, this is not a week. Now, bearing in mind, Andy Roberts, who's on the call, brought in 9 people in 17 days. Ben Cockayne brought in 9 people in 6 days. Crystal Foster brought in 9 people in 6 weeks. Anthony Raspin brought in 9 people in 17 days, right? So bearing in mind, I'm talking about if you bring one person in per month, then between now and Christmas, my organisation will be close to 95,000 people on the 31st of December. Start thinking about those numbers. Now, one of the other ways that we get paid, and I'm going to close off soon because I can see the time approaching 9:30. One of the ways that we get paid is you get paid on your binary. You get paid on your weaker leg. So let's say that you've brought in 9 people. Every single person on this call knows 9 people that like drinking wine, that need more money, that want to make more money, or that have got networking experience. You get 9 people in and you've reached the top of the comp plan, and now you're qualified to get 20% off that binary leg every single week. So let's just say those 95,000 are split 50-50. That's what, 47,500 people on each side. 20% every single week. These numbers are frightening. This will create so many 6-figure income earners, so many millionaires, but it will also create hundreds of thousands of people that can go from a full-time job to a part-time job, that can have some time freedom in their life, that can have some financial freedom in their life, that can relieve some stress and give people the opportunity to do what they want when they want with whoever they want. So like Jefferson's just said, please go back to the person that invited you onto this call. Get any questions answered that you need answering. If there's one question that you need answering that's stopping you from getting involved with this right now, get it answered. Because I'm not slowing down. The guys are not slowing down. This is going to be full on, but it's going to be life-changing. And again, I don't say that lightly. This company will change lives. So, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good rest of the Sunday. Have a fantastic week. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, there's the first Australian opportunity call. 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, there's an Australian opportunity call. And then I'm back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on the same code. So, guys, great evening, great week. And